I still can't believe Will Smith hit Chris Rock on live international television in front of the entire Oscars auditorium. It's just absolutely
just one of those weird things.
And it will never, ever, ever go away for both men and for the ceremony.
And like you said about Questlove, like that's someone you think of immediately. Probably everything that happened after that, right? You're just kind of like the air was taken out of the room.
Out of the room.
I have friends who were in that room, and they were basically.
Have you called your friends yet to find out what their take on it? Because I've spoken to people who were in that room too, and they said it was insane.
Yeah, I got
the word that was used was insane.
I had a text at like 1:48 last night. I was already in bed, but it was just like, man, that was blanked up.
Yeah. And I got a text from a friend who's like in this industry. Mm-hmm. And people wonder how Hollywood wonders why folks across America think they're nuts and insane or difficult to like.
Well, let me put it this way, right?
Anyone
who lives in anywhere and has been to a bar and has had 1 or 5 too many beers has been in a situation where you've wanted to probably slap someone and they went ahead and did it. So I'm saying the people that thinking they're Hollywood people are weird have probably done it. This is weird, though. This is out of character for these two. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I made a joke. I was like, if you just said someone would have gotten slapped at the Oscars and 50 Cent wasn't involved, like that's trying to be funny. But like I'm still having a hard time. Like
the New York Post headline was off the charts, like an all-timer.
Oh, yeah.
We'll pop it up there. Best smacked her. Finally, Oscars are a smash hit. Will Smith loses it over Jada joke slaps Chris Rock. And again, like what?
There's so many people that think this is fake.
The Oscars, unfortunately, has become the only moments you talk about are the S show moments where, Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway read off the wrong name, and then they don't have a host at all. Then, last year, whatever that was, now we're talking about the bet, and then he won the award for Best Actor and talked about how I guess he's still in the role of Richard Williams as a protector of a family and apologized to everyone but Chris Rock.
That's method acting.
And again,
right there for
whatever
Rich.
you want to say about the joke, and it was stupid, okay? The joke is...
I don't feel the joke was that bad, to be honest with you.
Dude, if she has a problem...
Yeah, and granted, and that's true, but I don't know that this was, as we said...
And there's also a history. Like, I think he made a joke at her expense a long time ago.
2016
and so,
at the Oscars.
But Will Smith laughed at it.
Yeah, but Rich, it's like you've ever been in those situations where either you get really uncomfortable or nervous. Sometimes your laughter comes out.
I understand that.
That's what that is.
But he's laughing at it, and then he realized, okay, my wife's not terribly happy about it. Or he may have realized, wait a minute, did he just say that? And then he feels compelled to get up and hit him.
Yeah,
He hit him. Let me rephrase that. He hit him.
It's not just he hit him, though, guys. This is much bigger than this. This is Will Smith and Chris Rock. These aren't two like jabronis. These aren't two B actors. This is like top of the pyramid. This is top of the food chain.
Like I said before,
this is like if Tom Cruise got up and smacked Will Ferrell. Like this, this is hard to wrap my head around, man. It really is.
Again, it's a comedian making a joke, and if you have a problem with it because you think your wife has been disrespected, you go find him afterwards, and you handle your business there in front of the whole world like that. And
what's tripping out?
It will be discussed. And again, every comedian around this country and on Twitter is all up in arms because you've got to take risks as a comedian.
Absolutely.
Well,
I still can't believe that happened.
Well, the crazy thing to me is all the people on social media who are still convinced that it was staged.
Oh, I thought
let me just tell
what could you offer Will Smith and Chris, like monetarily? Their status-wise, they're already, like I said, they're already top of the food chain. There's nothing you could offer them. And people say for ratings.
Again,
the show was almost over.
They dumped out of the broadcast visually and audio-wise for clear seconds. And then when they came back on, Chris Rock
was confused.
Was confused. I mean, like,
just got the crap.
His head was spinning, potentially literally, and then absolutely figuratively. Like, he had to realize, I just got hit by Will Smith in front of this entire auditorium, and you could see he was discombobulated. And this is a guy who's probably been there and done that live for everything except this moment. You're not prepared for somebody to, give you his thoughts on the tastefulness of your joke and the direction of his wife in real time with his open right hand.
Especially a joke that wasn't written. You could tell it was just kind of like said as he was saying his jokes.
Still can't believe it.
Yeah, it was it was bad.
Okay. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.